Hey folks, welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's live trading action video. My name is Gareth Soloway, Chief Market Strategist here. Today's date is Monday, October 31st, 2016. Well, let's get right into the charts here. Number one, taking a look at the USO. Oil taking an absolute beating today, down over 4%. The USO, which obviously is the tracking ETF, this is the daily chart, so each candle represents one day. Look at the big drop today, the latest candle right over here, coming down sharply. Now, what I love about this, and this is interesting, right? So check this out. This morning, we ended up selling SCO. Well, what's SCO? Well, SCO is a 2 times short crude oil ETF. So it goes up when oil goes down. So we utilized this. We saw this ahead of time, and we bought it, buying it, and seeing good profits generated. In fact, we took an 11% today on our short crude oil ETF. And again, that was SCO. See it on the track record for the Research Center already. Now, what's interesting here is, believe it or not, I'm starting to kind of like oil down here. Now, I think there'll be a little bit of shaking tomorrow, maybe a little bit more downside. But look at this. The 200 moving average is coming into play. We're very close to that. And then what I also think is interesting, take the low pivot here on the USO, connect it through this secondary low pivot, and just below the 200, you have a good level trend line of support. So my thesis is this. We traded it beautifully on the short side, making money by buying SCO. Now as it comes down, we just want to flip the position and start looking at a potential long trade in terms of buying oil. And what I'm going to do tomorrow, if we can see a little bit more shaking, a little bit more downside, I'm going to be buying the USO, or maybe I'll buy the UCO, which is the long 2 times ETF on oil, so just doing the opposite of SCO there. Maybe I'll buy the UCO to get more exposure for a bounce. But the key is at what price, right? What price would be interested in picking up oil here? Based off the USO chart, you're looking at around 10.45. So right now, as you can see, you're at 10.5. I would say this drops another 12 cents or so right into this trend line piercing the 200. You have an opportunity to make very good money by going long oil. And again, you're just looking for the bounces here. Just like we looked for the pullback and we nailed it, the chart was telling us to take that trade. Now we're looking at the other side. And one of the things is most average investors marry positions, right? They get so developed and so enveloped in being long or short that they can't do the opposite. You know, they fall in love with the position. They'll never short it, no matter what. They only want to be long that stock. Same thing on the short side. They hate a stock so much, they just want to be short it. Well, here at In The Money Stocks, we have no emotion involved. It's all about charts, which gets us on the right side of the trade, up and down. And that's the key. And that, if you look at that track record, it's such an outstanding track record with literally hundreds of percentage points in profit in a single year here, 2016. So I encourage you, come to In The Money, take the 7-day live trade, which most likely will go out tomorrow when we buy oil, and get many other trades continually throughout the course of the week, all time-stamped and verified. It's here for the taking, guys. Join us again at InTheMoneyStocks.com.